What's going on, guys? Lotus What Ifs here, back with part 3, I think, of What If Issei Was Betrayed. So yeah, we're actually gonna start off where we left off in Issei's room, him cultivating. Where is that picture? Is it still here? Yes, Issei is in that middle of that galaxy or universe or multiverse, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, yeah. So Issei is currently cultivating. I don't know why he would need to, but like he just wants to. So he's done cultivating and he thinks to himself, maybe I should enjoy myself. So he does that. Well, he's about to do that. Because, well, he needs to go take a shower. And so he goes and takes a shower and, well, he's done taking a shower. Now he gets on his bed and he doesn't have a phone yet, so he plans on, well, materializing it with, well, his abilities. Since, well, he has the capability of making anything. He can foresee the future and, well, the past and the present within the multiverse currently. So he can see in the distant future, like the future phone and stuff like that, but he doesn't want to take them. He just wants to see how, well, the phones they have now are created. Not our world, their world. Seems legit, right? Yeah, seems legit. As basically, he does that. He materializes the phone and he makes an account for himself. So, well, he starts, well, creating shit. He starts, well, not ordering anything, but starts making the things he wants inside his house. So, the consoles, PC, and stuff like that. So, yeah, he starts making it inside his house. And, he makes clones to, well, go on those things and play it. Now, at first, Issei is ass. Complete ass. He's booty. He's bat shit at all of those games. Like, complete and utter trash. So, he decides that, you know what? From now on, he's gonna send clones to school. Because he doesn't really have anything to do. So, he starts sending clones to school as he stays home and plays the game. Now, he has clones that are sleeping, so, well, he doesn't really get tired. But then again, he has practically infinite amount of stamina, so he doesn't really need to worry about that. So, he does that. He minds his business, and he continues doing, well, what he wants to do. So, yeah. So as he's doing that, he's slowly but surely getting better and better at the games he's playing. Not really like to pro level yet, but he's getting better and better nonetheless. And basically, he continues to get better and better until, he starts using hacks. By hacks, I mean, well, combos. He hasn't used any combos within the games he was playing. And let's just say that was a bad idea. Because, well, the amount of combos he was, well, creating practically overwrote the whole script of the games. Why? Because they were never added to the game, so the fact that he was doing it, it was kind of overriding it. Which, well, had side effects for online games that he was playing. Because, well, it caused other people to crash due to how dangerous it is. How they could even get a virus. But, he's gonna try to patch it up later. So, basically, he does that. Alright. So, he does that, and, yeah. So, he continues to do that without any care in the world, and, after reaching, like, pro level after a few days/years within his room. Days on the outside world, but years inside his room. Not a lot of years, practically, like, 1 to 2,000 years, so, yeah. Yeah, I know, he was so ass that it took him that long just to get good at the game. I mean, shit, most of us, it's kind of like that. I mean, shit, it's kind of like that. But anyways, yeah, that's what happened. As basically, he continues without a care in the world. And basically, that's when Kuan Yin comes down and says, Issei, you need to stop playing the game. Go outside, go touch grass. As Issei says, fine, as he decides that he's gonna go outside. As he goes outside, and to his surely unsuspecting surprise, he sees somebody who he thought, well, didn't really care about him. none other than Sirzechs, as Sirzechs says, who are you? And where's Issei? As he says, oh, Sirzechs, long time no see, I guess, as Sirzechs says, huh? What do you mean? And that's when Sirzechs slowly catches on. He says, wait, Issei? As Issei says, yeah, as Sirzechs said, what happened to you? I thought you were taken with Goddess Kuan Yin to heaven. As Issei says, yeah, I was. As a matter of fact, we're kind of married. As Sirzechs' eyes widened, they said, wait, really? So, what about your whole dream of being Harem King? As Issei says, that dream is gone, and plus, if I kept that dream, it would have been achieved rather easily. As Sirzechs says, huh? What do you mean? As he says to himself, do you know how much goddesses in heaven are single? As Sirzechs says, I see your point. They're after you, aren't they? As Issei says, yeah, they really are. As he says, okay, alright then. As basically, Issei, he says he offers Sirzechs an entry into the house. As Sirzechs says, sure. So they go inside the house. Issei, he makes some tea. As basically, they have a small chat until like moments later. Somebody's coming down the stairs, and Issei says, it's not kind of fun coming down from my room. You can just knock on the door outside. As this is none other than Kuan Yin. As Kuan Yin says, there's no fun in me just coming down. I'd rather, just teleport in here. As Issei says, fair point, at least it's better than the golden light. As Kuan Yin says, why? You don't like my golden light? As Issei says, too bright. As she says again, touche. As basically, Kuan Yin says, oh, hello there, Sirzechs. As Sirzechs, hello, goddess Kuan Yin. As he bows, as Kuan Yin says, no need, a friend of my husband is a friend of mine. As basically, he says, okay, as basically Kuan Yin, she grabbed a cup of tea and, she sat down. And it's basically, Sirzechs asked, they had a small chat before Sirzechs asked, what happened in heaven? As Kuan Yin says a lot, actually. You might want to sit tight for this. And Issei, you might want to get your clones ready to make food for the next 10,000 years. 10,000 years in here. As Sirzechs says, how long will it be outside? 10 years. 10 days, 10 days. Oof, not 10 years. As Sirzechs says, oh, alright then. As basically, for the next 10,000 years inside, Issei is just explaining, this is just the sugar-coated version of, everything that happened in those 7 million years. As basically, no, those 8 million years. Oof, my stupid ass. As basically, Issei is explaining the amount of things that happened, how he met Wukong, and shit like that. As basically, Sirzechs is like, wait, oh wow. As then he hears about Wukong's student with a Longinus, the spear one. As he says, wait, there's other ones apart from the boosted gear. As Issei says, oh, you would be surprised how much there are. There is more than one dragon boosted gear. There's spears. Apparently there are even maces and many more other weapons. As he says, do they hold dragons? As he says, no, not exactly. Dragons hold a body part, to be exact. Actually, I've seen a boosted gear, a gear for, the chest plate for a dragon. As he said, oh, wow. As basically, he starts explaining how shit's going and stuff like that, and how things progressed. And he talked about Buddha, which surprised him because, not even only the gods in, Chinese mythology have actually, met Buddha and stuff like that. Any other mythology has not really met Buddha. So that's kind of surprising. Oh, by the way, I'm adding Gilgamesh into this one. It's not gonna be the fake Gilgamesh. It's just gonna be Gilgamesh because, well, he's a part of mythology as well. Did you know that? Yeah. I forgot which mythology he's particularly in, but he is in mythology, and he's practically the strongest in his mythology. So basically, that's kind of how life works. As basically, Issei, well, he knows of all mythologies, but he doesn't want to go visit them. Well, at least not Greek mythology. He doesn't really take a liking to them. So basically, he does that. How long has it been already? It's only been 10 minutes? Oh, damn, I'm not that excited to make this, what if I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably make this 15 minutes and I'll finish the rest like later on. So I'll probably make this like 3.0, and then I'll make 3.5, I don't know. And then I'll make 4 later. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Because I'm not that excited to make this one right now, at least in this current moment. Because it's still in the morning, I'm tired as hell. So, anyways, yeah, he does that. As basically, he says, well, that's the end of the story. As Sirzechs says, that's a lot. As Kuan Yin says, trust me, it's not. That's only the sugar-coated version. The amount of stuff Issei has done in our mythology has changed it forever. As Sirzechs looks at Issei and he says, what did you do? As Kuan Yin says, Issei right here is not only the strongest in our mythology currently, but he also counts as a whole nother entity. Not only that, he's a genius when it comes to magic, cultivation, and Taoist energy. As Sirzechs is surprised by this and says, that's incredible. So do you plan on joining a barrage? Or as Issei says, no, I'd rather stay solo. As Sirzechs understands, and he says, alright then, very well. As Sirzechs says, well, I think I've been gone enough, I should probably go home. As he says, sure. As Sirzechs then gets a, message telling him that, there's going to be a meeting between, the four heads, Leviathan, Azazel, Michael, him, as basically Kuan Yin says, there's never really been a representative for, Chinese mythology. Maybe I'll go. As Kuan Yin says, I'll go as a representative of, other gods, as basically Sirzechs says, very well, will Issei be coming? As Issei says, sure, but they won't know of my identity. As Sirzechs says, very well. As basically, he sends a message to everyone saying that, there's going to be a goddess coming to represent Chinese mythology, as they're confused which goddess it is. But Michael, he's most certain that it will probably be Kuan Yin or any other goddess. As basically, they said, alright, we'll bring an extra seat. As basically, it's kind of what happens. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna end it right here. Like, right here. I'm gonna post later. I'm gonna post the other part later. This is part 3.0. I'm gonna post the rest later. Yeah. So, bye, I guess.